Everybody, this is Rustin with Metalholic Magazine and the Boise Music Examiner, and with us today, Boise's own Karin Comes Killin'. How you guys doing?
How are you doing? Great, man.
I'll let you guys introduce yourselves so I don't mess it all up.
Bass guitar, Stymie.
I'm Rich, play drums.
I'm Merlin, I play guitar.
Scott, guitar.
Nice. So, everybody here in Boise, you're pretty much the biggest metal band here in Boise. Obviously, you got to open Mayhem today. Although I feel sort of bad, you guys got sort of hosed, I think. They didn't open the doors till you guys, right when you hit the stage.
We didn't get cut, though.
Yeah, well, that's good.
That's why we were looking at it, because the production truck showed up late.
Yeah.
So there was a potential
that we might not even be able to play.
So it was a bonus. I mean, it was fun.
As far as we're concerned,
it's all good.
We got to play our whole set. At least we planned. So
it was great.
The crew did a kick-ass job getting it together and at least getting it ready to get on time anyway. So
nice.
You know, and by the end there was, I don't know, there was people there. So you know,
they were coming in.
I've said this a million times too. It looks good on paper though too. So.
And we kicked the day off. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
We treated it like
that's true. So you guys got to play Mayhem Festival 2012 with Slayer and Slipknot and everything. So that's great exposure by itself. But
absolutely,
the fact that you were chosen is just a big bonus. Now, most people here in Boise in the metal scene know all about you guys, but for those who don't, and for those nationally, for Metalholic listeners and readers and everything, you guys have a unique backstory for your band. You mind sharing that with us?
Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah. There's a couple different versions here. So the first version is we were contacted by a person named Karin, who claims to be an active serial killer within the United States and Mexico. So, and she basically put the band together, contacted myself and said, you need to be in a band with these people. Sent future emails saying, if this doesn't happen, there are consequences, and just random weird type things. And so it was kind of funny, but then we ended up talking about it, and we made a concept out of the whole thing, and we've been writing her story, if you will, I guess, through our music. The other story is I completely made that whole thing up, and it's just what it is. So. But take your pick.
When our pets started showing up on our doorsteps dead,
yeah,
we took that as a sign.
So rather than a concept album, you guys have gone as a concept band.
Yeah. We're terrified to be a band, actually.
So now, this is the big question going on this week, and being Independence Day, it seems appropriate to talk about it a little bit. You guys are just sort of starting out. Lamb of God, though, they've reached that next level, obviously. Our brother Randy Blythe goes over to Prague, gets thrown in jail for manslaughter because a kid gets on the stage, gets hurt and dies. Then he gets bail and they don't actually release him when he pays it. What's your guys' take on all this?
Is he really in jail?
He's still in jail. They've held him there.
Wow. See, last I heard they were going, talking to him, possibly going to charge him.
No, they charged him with manslaughter, set his bail at $200,000 US, told him he could pay it on Monday the 2nd, and then on Monday the 2nd they didn't let him out, and they said they won't let him leave the country anyway.
Is it his fault, or is it the security's fault for letting this guy get up there 3 times?
Well, and that's the question. You know? What's your guys' take?
And look what happened, unfortunately, to people like Dimebag Darrell when people jumping on stage. Who knows what was going through this guy's mind when this dude keeps jumping on stage and coming at him?
He was in the right. It was
I really think he was kind of acting, you know, as a human being about it. You know,
he snuck past security.
It's unfortunate.
Wrong to begin with.
Did
to be able to get up there, and I think the guy was basically protecting himself. You know?
Yeah. Who knows how they'll make that call legally, because it's Prague, right?
Right.
So Czech Republic. So I don't know. Who knows how that'll work out?
Well,
those are totally different.
Plus, it's Prague. Any press is good press for them, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
And actually, our singer is not here right now. Something like that just happened.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You guys still play club shows most of the time. You know, do you have an issue with fans trying to get up on stage, or?
No,
not locally, really. I mean, we know a lot of people around here, so we'll see someone, if they do get on stage, we'll recognize them. You know?
Right.
But, you know, I can understand different country, people coming at you, that'd be different.
At the same right, and we've all been playing in other bands and around anywhere forever, you know what I mean? So you kind of know how to handle those situations as they happen, I guess. But as being a playing musician, I can see how that could happen. You know what I mean? You know, get out of here, guys, like this now. You know, what are you gonna do?
I mean, you sort of take the risk when you jump up on that stage, knowing how violent
that video of Maynard from Tool when that guy jumped on stage and he flipped him and held him down.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
Kept singing.
Yeah. He
Well,
kept singing.
Jack Gibson from Exodus was saying that happened to Rob Duke. The guy kept coming up on stage. Rob finally beat his ass right on stage. You know.
I mean, if you take it as a personal.
Yeah, I mean, how do you know
That's how
when
human
it
beings
becomes
call
a
it.
thing?
And why is the venue not being sued for this?
Exactly. Well, because we're American and they're Czech. So, but obviously the big news in Karin Comes Killing right now is you're playing Mayhem. But what else is going on in the Karin Comes Killing camp?
We got a couple of other good shows coming up. We got July 12th at the Knitting Factory. It's an X show.
You guys are going to be on the Otherwise show with
and
Red Line Chemistry.
We're
Nice.
on that bill, yes. And
What's the date in September?
September 21st, we're headlining a show called Metal for the Mountains. It's a fundraiser. What's the charity?
Is it called Time for Change or
Time
something?
for Change? Yeah, something like that. Time.
So September 21st, we're playing the penitentiary right there in the basketball court with Rip Chain, Kilmer, and Villainous.
Nice.
So that'll be a...
Rage Against the Machine played there once, so for me it's kind of a coup because nobody's played there since. So we get to have our first headlining show at the
Great.
old Idaho Plains.
Now, what's going on with recording, new music, stuff like that?
Well, we're kind of just wanting to play around, get out of town as much as possible right now, and as soon as the winter time, you know, when we can't tour out, then it's time to sit down and start writing again. So come out with another album.
Everybody kind of keeps their own, you know, riffs or whatever, but in the summer, you know, you're out playing so much, so the winter's kind of the time to sit down and put everything together and see what you can do.
Well,
You can take the break and, you know, actually put it together, have time. Usually when you're touring like this, it's hard to, you know, write songs in between, you know, playing a set. You know, I mean, it's hard to do.
Well, that was going to sort of be my last question for you guys. Every band has a different formula for how they write songs. Some bands, people bring in bits and pieces, they jam things out. Some bands with Pro Tools now, they pretty much write the entire song and bring it in and say, here it is, guys.
We don't do the Pro Tools.
No Pro Tools, yeah. It's
Nice.
all riffs that we like, and we just sit there and put it together until it sounds good to us. So.
Everybody's got their own unique things they do.
Yeah, they definitely bring to the table.
We all add our
Scott's quirky guitar notes, and you got Merlin shredding leads, you got this guy just crazy on the bass.
Richie's really good at arranging, you know. I'll get carried away with something. He'll cut it. So.
Nice, okay.
And Scott's playing an Ebo now.
Yeah, I'm just playing around with stuff. It's fine.
All right, so last thing then before we get out of here. One by One, first album you ever bought.
Kiss Alive 1 when I was 4 years old.
Yes, Kiss. What about you?
Mine would, I think it was Molly Crew, Shout at the Devil.
Nice.
First album, I think it was AC/DC, Big Leaf, Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell, can't go wrong.
The very first one I bought with my own hard-earned money, Quiet Riot, Metalholic.
Perfect. Karin Comes Killing, guys, great to have you here today. Great to finally get a chance to talk to you. We'll see you everyone.
Awesome. And thank you to all the fans that made this happen for us getting here.
Thanks everybody,
you.
man.
Thank you very, very much.
We love you guys all and for helping us get to where we are. I mean, we couldn't do it without you guys, man.
Over to the ID.
Rock on.